So you have an issue that you want to deal with. You would like to, fix it. Okay, good. Now, one of the things which I love most about this technique is, one, I don't need to do hypnosis, and you'll have clients who come to you and say, don't hypnotize me. I have a problem, but don't hypnotize me. This is perfect for that. All right, you don't need to do hypnosis. It's just casual conversation. Second, which I think probably for me it's maybe the best feature of this technique, is the fact that it's content-free. I don't need to know what his issue is. In fact, I don't want to know what his issue is, right? And that's very good for the client. Why? Because there are so many. It's like for every client that comes to therapy, there are 20 who don't because they're scared, afraid, ashamed, guilty to talk about their issue. For every one client, I just came up with number 20, but I think it's more than that. There's so many people who have issues and they don't want to talk about it because they, of all the reasons I gave you. And on top of that, think of a situation where somebody comes up with a horrific situation and you don't want to take that home with you. So you can deal with that without knowing the details. So that's great for you, it's great for the client, everybody wins, everybody's happy. All right? So you know what that is. And you want to put a name on it, like label it, you can call it whatever you want it. You can call it the thing, the boo-boo, the woo-woo, whatever you want to call it, or the problem, whatever you want to call it, the issue. The issue, okay, good. So here's what I want you to do. You can do this eyes open or eyes closed, whatever you prefer. Personally, I find that with people when I do this, for most people it's easier to visualize with their eyes closed, but it's your choice, all right? So here's what I like to do. You understand the concept. I'm not going to go over it. Okay, good. So here's what I'm going to do. I would like to open this line of communication with your centrum, all right? That higher intelligence. So what I would like for you to do now is to imagine or visualize a surface you can write on. When you have it, let me know. Okay. What is that? What is that surface? A board like this. Okay, good. So what is your name again?
Serge.
Serge. Okay, Serge. So close your eyes. So Serge, what I want you to do now, I want you to go ahead and write the word yes on the board. This is the how-to. So write the word yes on the board. When you've written, let me know. Okay. You got it? Now I want you to go ahead and erase it. Good. Now I want you to just look at the board. Nothing else, just look and observe. And what I would like to do now is to talk that central part of you, that part of you that knows everything about you, that part of you that's been there before all the other parts. And we call that part centrum, just to make it easy to communicate. So I'm talking to centrum right now, and I'm asking centrum to write the word yes on the board now, and you Serge, let me know when it's coming up. All right, now the word yes is on the board, correct? Yes. Did you write it or it just showed up?
It showed up.
All right, good. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to try and see if you can erase it.
Go on.
All right. Was it as easy as before?
Slower.
Slower, okay, good. Now again, just look at the board, and again I'm talking to centrum now. Let's do this so I can anchor physically. Usually when I work with people, I anchor them, like when I talk to Serge, I'm gonna touch you here. When I talk to centrum, I touch you here. Just so sometimes it's making it easier, right? So Serge, again, just look at the board. I'm talking to centrum now. Centrum, again, I want you to write the word yes on the board, but this time make it so that Serge cannot erase it. And you let me know when it's up. All right. Now, Serge, again, did you write it or it just showed up?
It showed up.
All right. Try again and see if you can erase it. Okay. And let it be. Let it be. That's perfect. Centrum, thank you so much. Now, Centrum, I'm asking you to raise the word yes from the board. And you let me know when it's gone. Gone. Okay, good. Now, Centrum. Now we established communication with Centrum. All right. How do we do that? Through the board. It can be a board, it can be a notepad, it can be the computer screen, it can be anything, a sheet of paper. Some people said to me, it's a window. Fine, it doesn't matter. Whatever floats their boat, that's perfect for me. So Centrum, what I want you to do now is write on the board the word yes or no. Are you aware of the issue that Serge wants to solve, yes or no? And you let me know what shows up, yes or no. All right, perfect. And Centrum, are you willing to help Serge with this issue? Yes or no? You tell me what shows up, Serge. Yes or no? All right, good. Now, Centrum, here's what I would like for you to do. I would like for you to search for that part or parts which are opposing the process. Once you found them, write the word yes on the board. You let me know when it shows up.
Yes.
All right, good. Now, Centrum, how many parts did you find? Write the number on the board. You tell me what shows up.
3.
3, okay, perfect. Now, Centrum, are you willing to work with them and solve and help Serge with this issue, yes or no? And you tell me what shows up.
Yes.
All right, good. So you just stay there, Serge. I'm going to talk to the class a little bit. So I asked Centrum if he's willing to deal with the issue, and he said no. Now, I have 2 ways to go here. Either I ask Centrum if it's willing to make it better, not necessarily completely solve it, but make it a bit better, or I presume there will be a different part which stepped in front of Centrum and says, no, I block the process. So I went with just my gut feeling, okay? I went with the second option. I said, Centrum, let me know the part which is opposing the process. And so there are 3 parts. All right, so we're back on track, right? Because if it would said, no, it's me, then I knew it wasn't a different part, 3 other different parts, but it was still Centrum. Make sense? No? Okay, I'll get back to it in a minute. So Centrum, here's what I want you to do. I want you to connect to the first of these 3 parts, and when you've connected to them, to that part, let me know by writing the word yes on the board. And you let me know when it's up there, Serge.
Yes.
All right, good. Now, Centrum, here's what I want you to do. I would like for you to communicate with this part. When I say communicate, I really mean allow this part to express itself, to manifest itself, to say everything it needs to say, to do everything it needs to do, to kind of like let go, free itself. And when it's done, let me know. And you write the word yes on the board. You search, tell me when the word yes is up on the board. And just wait. It's a step-by-step process, very simple.
Yes.
All right. So, Serge, I'm going to ask you, did the word yes show up on the board, or you kind of wanted it to show up?
So it's hard to tell the difference.
All right. All right. Good. So let me ask you a different way. Did you write the word yes, or it just showed up?
I waited for it to show up really.
And it did show up?
Yeah.
By itself, right? That's what I'm asking for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. That's all we need to know. So sometimes I have to go in and check, because sometimes the client is so wanting to solve it, they're going to step into the process, and I have to check, hey, I don't want your opinion. I don't want your wanting or needing. I want you to just report back to me what Centrum says. All right, so Centrum, here's what I want you to do. I want you to communicate to that part, one part, and explain to this part, and now we're going to the educating process, and explain to that part that whatever the reason or reasons that part might have, those reasons have to do with the past. And Serge today wants something else in his life. So I want you to explain that to the part and thank the part for all the intentions that it had in Serge's life. Thank for its intention. Give it a present, a gift from you. So thank the part, give it a present, and then explain what Serge wants. Explain that whatever the reason that part had to create or to contribute to the problem that Serge doesn't want to have anymore in his life, that reason has to do with the past, whereas today Serge wants something else in his life. Centrum, is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. So go ahead and explain that to the part. Thank it and explain it. When you're done, write the word yes. You let me know when the word yes is up on the board. And you take your time. We're not rushing anything here.
Yes.
All right, beautiful. So Centrum, let me ask you, did that part understand what you ask of it, yes or no? Tell me what shows up, yes or no?
Yes.
All right. Now Centrum, the services, let's put it that way, the services of this part, are they still needed in Serge's life, yes or no?
No.
All right. Now, Centrum, here's an option for you. You can either reintegrate that part and, again, thank it for whatever the intention it had in Serge's life. You can either reintegrate that part or, together with the part, work with it, and find it a new job in Serge's life, which is positive, beneficial, helpful, harmonious for Serge. Option 1, to integrate. Option 2, change the job. Tell me what shows up on the board, Serge. 1 or 2?
Integrate.
All right, beautiful. So, Centrum, go ahead and do that now. When you're done, and let me know, write the word yes on the board. And you, Serge, let me know when the word yes is up.
Yes.
All right, beautiful. Thank you so much, Centrum. Is it okay if we continue this after the class is finished, so I can work directly with Serge and finish the work here? Is that okay with you, Centrum?
Yes.
All right. So, Centrum, first of all, before we stop now, I would like to thank you for all of the work you've done with Serge now and until now, and you'll continue to do from now on. And thank you for being able to express yourself up here. And Serge, when you think or when you feel that you're ready, you can also thank Centrum, and then you can come out of this state. All right, beautiful. Thank you. How did it go for you?
Nice, relax.
Yeah, relax. Yeah, and the answers were easy coming, difficult sometimes, easier at times.
Not always easy. Sometimes you just have to wait for it to show up.
Yeah. All right. God, it takes time to do work, huh? All right. All right. Thank you so much, Serge. I will continue with you after we finish. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So, very simple steps. Very simple steps is like, and when you work with Centrum, you don't get you don't get prose. You don't get like a novel. So as an answer, it's very short answers, yes or no. So whatever you do to make the process easy and fast, you ask closed questions with yes or no.